All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday read. I love the Friday readings. A snapshot of the soulmate cycle. One card for each sign, no clarifiers. Everybody, you're all connected. Pay attention to everything. I'll have the universe added up at the end. All right, you want the big piece. It's an exploded all signs reading right here on the table. That's all it is. Tomorrow, for the weekly reading, I do the same thing, but I clarify. And I set the time frame for the week ahead, which is going to be the 19th through the 25th. It's going to be something else, too, let me tell you. All right, I got a pre-shuffle here. We'll talk about it in a second. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Now, the difference between this reading and the weekly reading tomorrow, aside from the time frame, this is just a soulmate cycle right now, is I ask what your person's thinking and feeling in this reading. I ask about actions in the weekly reading. So, that said, what they're thinking and feeling, wait for it. They know what they want to do. Four of Swords crossed by the King of Swords with a Six of Wands. Underneath that is 10 Pentacles. They know what they want to do. It's just sort of as soon as they quiet the mind down, and we've been talking about that, got to quiet that mind down. This Four of Swords came up in a recent reading I did. I believe it was a sneak peek of Mercury in Gemini moving forward. It's right here again. It's the same kind of energy. It's an energy here with these cards of wait for it. So let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. One card for each sign. Let's see what the status here is of everything. I hope everybody watched my Mercury and Gemini reading. It's a very powerful reading. And it pairs nicely with the full moon reading, which is very important. All of those energies are very important right now. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle, universe. What's this person, the incoming energy, the runners, thinking and feeling about the non-runners, mostly the divine feminines. Let's see where we go here. All right, I'm ready. We got our shuffle. Overall energy of everything that falls on the table is a Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's a powerful overall energy, isn't it? Yeah, everything's turning. The energy around them is shifting. We've been talking about that. The energy's starting to move. The energy block up starting to move. Everything's starting to move here. There's movement. They know what they want to do. It's a great energy of wait for it. It really is. All right. Well, let's see. Our story starts with Aries and ends with Pisces. Doesn't matter what your sign is. I'm not an astrologer. All right. This is just an all signs reading exploded on the table. The soulmate cycle divided into 12 pieces. Pay attention to what's in your chart. But if anything I say resonates with you, it resonates with you. It is what it is. If it is good, if it sounds good, it is good. All right. All right. Aries. Three of Cups. Expect a reunion. Your person wants to talk to you. They're afraid, but they want to open up. They want to talk to you. There's something about a third energy here. Maybe we'll find out more as we pull new cards. But that third energy could just be their fear. You know, it doesn't have to be a marriage or something like that. Everything is energy. They want to talk. They want a reunion. That's a reunion energy that's around that card. Okay. Taurus. Judgment. This is your energy attached to this Taurus. Is very strange. I usually talk about a person who needs to put their ego down to come towards you. Something new is coming towards you. You're the one rising like a phoenix from the ashes here. Okay? And this is mostly your energy attached to it. You might meet someone new. I don't know. I don't know if your person that you're waiting on can put their ego down and come towards you. I don't know. Their pride mostly. But this is you, Phoenix, rising from the ash. Something good's about to happen. All right. Gemini. Well, that's nice. Again, everything's connected. So Aries, you pair what I said here to here. In your case, this person, I said your person wants a reunion with you. They do. They're bound to show up, strangely enough. Whatever's been blocking them, something's overpowering that. Okay? Gemini, 3 Swords. Gemini, I said you have a surprise coming. Your person's coming to you. They're wanting to anyway. The energy is there. It's flowing your way. And they're coming under the energy of 3 Swords. We've been talking a lot about that lately. I think this applies to all of your people. The energy of 3 Swords. Someone is just unhappy and they want to talk to you. I don't know how else to phrase it. I'm not clarifying. We'll see what happens in the weekly reading. Pay attention to a recent energy update I did for you. All right? Cancer, the hot spot of the connection. Two of Pentacles. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Two of Pentacles. Wishy-washy. Your person, you're bookending the Three of Cups. Your person wants to open up to you. They're juggling something. I think for a lot of you Cancerians, I don't always get this. I usually get it for Leo, but for a lot of you Cancerians, maybe your person's married, or they're with someone else, or there's someone else, or you got someone else. I don't know. I think this is more their energy. They're an excuse machine. They go round and round and round, but they're leaning your way. It's heavier on one side than the other, and that's the side that's facing me. All right. We'll have to see where the weekly reading goes, but pay attention to a recent cure for Cancer I did. Leo. The Leo soap opera. Just pulled on that a couple days ago. My God. Six of Cups. It's all flooding in for your person. Leo, somebody here is too focused on something that's happened, on what's happened, or something that's happened to them, or something that's happened within the soulmate connection. They're very nostalgic for something here, but they're far too focused on it. In other words, it's locked in sort of a daydream. They're stuck in what ifs. Can I phrase it that way? Does that make sense? Okay. We'll see what happens in the weekly reading as well. They're stuck in what ifs. I think that applies to all of your people. I see that with the hot spot here. This is a great big what if. Well, if I go talk to them, they might break my heart. If I go talk to them, well, yeah, but we could be together. This person knows this. I don't know why Cancer's person dilly-dallying so much. Yours, I get it. Like I said in your recent reading, the Eight of Swords is death for your person. And I feel like if I clarified that, I'd get an Eight of Swords or something along those lines. Virgo. Four of Pentacles. Virgo, that's your energy. Pay attention to a recent energy update I did for you. I think it was a day or two ago. Virgo, you're holding, if you're pining for this person, you're holding yourself back. Spend the money. This is the card of the miser. They're afraid to spend the money. You are under a beautiful energy right now. Spend that money. Somebody else is both coming towards you and not coming towards you at the same time. I think they're more afraid of losing you. So, and they're afraid if they open their mouth, they're going to say something stupid, which probably is true based on a recent energy update I did for you. If they do show up, okay, pay attention to a recent energy update I did for you. You might want to step back for a minute. Just make sure, just take a look and get the lay of the land. Don't act impulsively, okay? All right. Libra. Libra, you got a surprise coming. This is tied. It's interesting because these aren't clarifiers, but as the reading's laid out, it's very easy to say the positions matter, as they often do when I pull readings like this, like in extendeds and stuff like that. This is tied with Gemini here. This is similar here. I told Gemini in a recent update they got a surprise coming. You got a surprise coming. Somebody wants to fix things with you, and I think they just show up. I think I get kind of like almost like an imagery, just imagery of like a rainy night and you're not expecting any company, and then there's a knock at the door. Keep in mind that little metaphor that I just gave you is also the way a lot of horror movies start. So I would pay attention to what I told Virgo, your neighboring sign. Step back. Use your discernment a little bit. Get the lay of the land, okay? Scorpio. Ace of Cups. Somebody's holding on to a lot of love for you, and I think you're holding on to, I think you have a lot of love you want to give. I think you have a lot of love that you want to give. That's the angle for you. For your person, for the incoming energy, again, they're just afraid to approach you. They're afraid to open up. They're wishy-washy. They're back and forth. Everybody's person wants to talk to them. They want to open up. We opened with a Three of Cups. Everything here is connected. I'm not an astrologer. No tarot reader is. This is not astrology. It's tarot. I mean, if you're reading by energy is energy. It's the universe. Astrology is man-made. You know, we pick the little constellations. Oh, that looks like a crab. That looks like a this. That looks like the universe. didn't, you know, we didn't make the universe. It's not man-made. That being said, I'm just reading energy here, and I'm having the universe split it up. Everybody's person wants to talk to them. Everybody's person, I think, is coming at them with 3 swords. You know, as far as the incoming energy goes. They might show up, they might not, but you need to go out and get some static energy on you. You've got a very attractive energy. You're like a volcano of love about to explode. Sagittarius, 4 of Cups. Well, it's just an energy of nobody. I know you thought I was going to say disappointment. It's not. I mean, it can be. It's what the card means. But somebody here, it's all of you, both of you. Both sides of the energy, it's like a stalemate, all right? It's like if you approached your person, they would not take the cup of love. They would, even though they want to. And I think if they approach you, you might not be in the right headspace to take it either. I think the conversation would go poorly. I don't think too much is happening here with this 4 of Cups here, but I do think that's probably for the best at the moment. Energy changes very quickly in this cycle. It's a fast-moving cycle. Remember, Mercury, very fast planet. Mercury, planet of communications, in Gemini right now, and I pulled a whole reading on that for a reason. I think things are about to change, but you might want them to sit right there. Capricorn, 10 Pentacles. There's potential here. Somebody is coming towards you. It's feedbacking off this judgment energy like mad. There's a little bit of apprehension towards it. There's something from the past that needs to be worked out. It's up. I wish I could clarify that. I would love to see what's on top of it. My guess, I would see something along the lines of justice, meaning it's kind of up to you what happens here if this person shows up. It depends how the past is handled. Okay? That's the best I could tell you off of one card and energy reflecting off of it. That's not bad considering. But I will say, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be very interested in your sign in the weekly reading tomorrow. Aquarius, 6 of Wands. Aquarius, Jesus Christ. Aquarius, I don't even have an incoming energy here. I just have the energy around you. All right, just keep doing what I got a message from the universe for you. You're on the right path. Just keep going, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like it. If you're in pain, work through it. Acknowledge it, take it out of the box, look at it, don't carpet sweep it. You are, whether you want to believe it or not, or whether you think so or not, you're on the right path. Just keep moving forward. That's all I get. The universe wanted to talk to you. There it is. But something big's about to happen too. Pisces, here we go. We began with a reunion. We end with the King of Swords. All of your people want to take action. I will say that to everybody here. We may see that when we have the universe add all this up in a minute with 3 cards and a bottom card. Pisces, somebody is coming your way. I told you this in a recent reading. I've been referring many other signs to a recent Pisces energy update I did. Somebody is compelled to come towards you. It is unreal. I normally see this guy, sometimes I see this guy sitting in the chair and he looks pretty anchored. I see him getting ready to get up. He's got the legs spread, ready to get up. The energy is forward moving on the King of Swords. They know what they want to do. They're coming to do it. It might be a little swordsy when they arrive though. They are stuck in the past. You're tied to Leo. Your angle is tied to Leo. You're the only sign that is physically tied to another energy in this cycle. And you don't have to know a Leo. Your person doesn't have to be a Leo. You don't even have to like lions. It doesn't matter. Something about the past here is no longer suiting this person. And the universe is showing them that. It's in the process of that's how it's compelling them to come towards you. The universe is showing them that they can't keep living the way they've been living. Now that energy also applies to everyone here on some level, because of the energy shifting around us that I've been talking about. We're in a new core energy cycle. We are in a mini cycle within that that's about 7 months long that really shifts the energy around us. And again, we can know the scenery is changing. It applies to you and it applies to your person on the other side. This is all very, everybody's person wants to come towards them. Everybody's person might be. It's varying how it's going to happen, because everybody's person is showing up under Three Swords energy. That being said, that's a wild card, and I tell you that all the time. It can go either way. Think about it. If you show up hurt, or you show up to talk to somebody hurt, or you show up in pain, or you show up disappointed, it can go either way. It depends how the other person reacts. You know, you might be a little the person on the other side might be a little oversensitive. You might be too, because you might be, when you hear from them and maybe they say something that puts you in Three Swords right away. Three Swords is very dominant right now. But Three Swords is also the main card that brings people in. It ends the separation phase. There's been a very long separation phase in this cycle. So the energy pile up I've been talking about. But that full moon, that processing moon, allows that energy to move. And with Mercury and Gemini moving forward, as that reading showed, you know, they might be showing up under some ego or whatever to try to protect themselves, but that's the Three of Swords energy. That's what we do when we're hurt, right? We try to protect ourselves. All right, anyway, let's have the universe add this up. You can add it up for yourself and give yourself a little personal reading. Anything I said about any one of these signs, whether they're in your chart or not, that resonated with you, write it down. Write down a little blurb, paraphrase it. And then add it all up at the end. What's this all mean? Just read it together. It's what I'm having the universe do right now with 3 cards and a bottom card. Tell me what this all means. Give me a title for this damn video. Yeah. Bottom card is 9 of Cups. I believe it. This is better than the Fool, I think, even though it's minor arcana. This is because she's already made the leap. And she's not holding on to anything. This is everybody here. There's a wish about to be fulfilled, and it's in progress. The energy is, we've taken a snapshot in progress, right? She jumped, and then we took the picture. The energy is forward moving here. So the intentions have been set. I see that in particular with our ending, the King of Swords, and our beginning, the Three of Cups. Yeah. All right, what's top cards? This 9 of Cups is crossing whatever the center card is I'm going to pull. Hangman. The Emperor. How about that? How about that? I said the 9 of Cups is crossing the center card. That's the center card. It's the Emperor. The Emperor is already coming towards you. The Divine Masculine is already on the way. Some of them, a lot of them, they don't even, again, there's a compelled energy here. Sometimes they may not be ready. That's all. They're puffing up their ego. They're doing whatever they have to do. But it's like they have no choice. I see it here with judgment too. Like a judgment on the table. That's God's source, the universe itself. It's a lot of power here. This is usually not this powerful of a reading. There's not usually this much energy here. There's a lot. It's all forward moving. These are read center, left, right. The Emperor has got a new perspective. I read that Hangman as a new perspective. We got to find out what the Hangman's read with. It's read with the moon. Again, it's what I just said. Rewind. I said they're already on the way. The Divine Masculine knows exactly what they want to do. They know they want a reunion. They know what they have to do. They're getting up off the chair. They're coming from a point of this Three of Swords. And that's interesting. Because that Three of Swords energy, if you're compelled to do something, you're like, sometimes if someone's pushing you to do something, you're like, well, wait, I don't know, I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And the energy behind is like, it doesn't matter. You're going anyway, right? It's like that. That's kind of the energy that's here. That's why the moon came out. They don't even know why the fuck they're coming. They just know they have to. For most of them, it's what I said in the Gemini Mercury reading, right, that I did the other day. I believe it came out in the extended where I talked about disappointment. Okay? They're coming to end the disappointment, to shut off the spigot of disappointment. And that disappointment varies for all of you. All right? It's disappointment in themselves, just disappointment in general. Why do you matter? You know, again, it's that probing question. Why the hell do you matter? Why can't I shake this divine feminine? It's something that they're, they're thinking about. And this new perspective that they've got that, well, I need to go in and do something, is really bringing up some stuff in your person. It's rattling them, which is why a lot of them are puffing up their ego. What's nice to see, what I didn't get here, is a King of Wands or a Queen of Wands. I didn't. I did get the Burger King, though. In a way, I got the King of Wands, but it was the final message from the universe. Overlaying all of this, adding all these cards on the table up, it's all about the Divine Masculine. It's all about the Emperor. This Emperor falling here with this Nine of Cups crossing, it validates everything that fell on the table. The reading basically cross-checks itself. They're not going to tell you everything. This person, all your DMs will say, or your runners, ran for a reason. Okay, that reason differs with each of them. They're not going to reveal everything, but within them, inside them, it's all coming up. And they're able to process it now. Here's the moon. We've been talking about the full moon, that processing moon. They're able to process the information. So that's, again, they're on the way and process and thinking about it on the way. The energy is coming towards you very, very rapidly. So you may pick up on that. And you may pick up on this Three of Swords type energy or this wishy-washy type energy. You might pick up on that. Don't let it rattle you. It's not you, it's them. All right? You guys on the Divine Feminine side, as the Twin Flame Journey readings often show, you kind of have your shit together. You kind of figured out your self-worth here. You hopefully have taken my advice and you know what you want from this person when they show up. If you do, that's good, because you'll be able to control the conversation better, because you're going to have to. Because this Emperor is not in control. This Emperor is full of lies of omission, full of hiding things underneath the surface of what am I going to say, trying to figure out what they're going to say. Whoa, can't I stop for a minute and think? Because this is coming, it's all of that. If you know what you want, they either bring it or they don't. It's much more cut and dry. All right? That's your reading. Tomorrow we're going to pull the week ahead, which is the 19th through the 25th. Like I said, I'll pull one card for each sign, but I'll clarify. And it's more, what actions are they going to take is more the question I put out to the universe in that reading. We'll see what happens here. But this is a snapshot of the soulmate cycle right now. It's all about the Emperor already in the air, whether they like it or not. And that's true. I believe that. Center of my reading, by the way, the center of the reading on the table is always Libra. That's just, energetically, that's just how it falls. It's a tower, in case anyone's wondering. We've been getting stars and towers all over the place. We don't have a star here, but we do have a tower, which means a star is soon to follow, which is a long-held wish, manifestation that's been delayed until somebody gets their shit together, finally showing up. Well, whether the shit's together or not, they're already in the air. We got a picture of them on the way right there, and it's the Emperor. Sure as hell is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned tomorrow for the weekly reading. All right, good luck.